Who are you and why are you standing?
I'm Geoff Skinner and I've lived in Hedge End South for nearly 30 years. I'm standing in the local election to provide an opportunity for people to vote for a greener future in Eastleigh Borough and Hedge End South. I joined the Green Party so I can stand up for a brighter future for our children and grandchildren.
Hello, my name's Jerry Hall. I'm the Conservative Party candidate and I'm standing for election in Hedge End South. I've lived in the area for over 50 years and I'm really hoping to get elected to make a difference to my village and your village and perhaps bring some democracy back to our area.
Hi, thank you for taking the time to watch this. I'm Keith Day. I'm the other Keith in Hedge End South, the Labour Keith in Hedge End South, and I'm standing again for the Labour Party this year because the council needs an injection of new ideas, new policies, a bit of independent thinking, and the Labour Party are the best place to deliver that change.
How would you make a difference locally?
There are many local issues in Hedge End South I would want to address, and here are just a few of them. The bus service from Hedge End South isn't good enough. It doesn't run in the week during the school run hours and finishes too early at night. It also doesn't go to the station. Hedge End South has had more than its fair share of building development. We all need to have building development, that's true, but it should be shared around and must be carried out with full consideration of local amenities and sustainable energy. The potential future closure of the recycling centre must be opposed. It will save a small amount of county council money for the sake of increased recycling journeys and the inevitable result in fly tipping. Finally, cycling is good for our physical and mental well-being and great for our kids. Hedge End has virtually no dedicated cycle lanes.
Something I'd like to do as a councillor is to tackle the overdevelopment that the Liberal Democrat administration has caused in Hedge End and the surrounding areas. It's been going on for many, many years. There's hardly anything left, and I would so much like to protect it. Another thing is the speeding and antisocial behaviour of cars. The rat runs through the village are becoming unbearable, and I have a lot of conversations with people about this on the door all the time. And also, our village centre, it needs to be looked after. We need to engage with what developments are going on in the village centre, particularly with the budgeting site.
This is Eastleigh Labour Party's local election manifesto. It shows our plans for building a better Eastleigh and a better Hedge End, and it shows how Labour councillors can and will make a difference on Eastleigh Borough Council. Don't worry if you can't get hold of a printed copy, it's available online. You just need to Google Eastleigh Labour Party Local Manifesto and you'll find it. You'll see that it covers our plans for revitalising the local economies, for delivering the homes and housing that local people need, for protecting our local environment, for investing in our local infrastructure and transport, and for bringing our local communities together. Labour's the only party that's produced a manifesto for these elections, and it shows how Labour councillors can and will make a difference.
One last call. Anything you'd like to say?
The current council leadership team have been in place for over 20 years. The recent bad publicity for the council may well amount to nothing, but it isn't a good look for Eastleigh Borough. If I'm elected, I will prioritise issues and initiatives that have the greatest benefit to local people, through consultation and information, and inevitably with constant consideration of the impact on the environment. We must spend the council's money wisely on behalf of the people that have worked so hard to give us that money.
Finally, I'd like to say that we only have one Conservative councillor on the Borough Council, and we really do need more so that your voice is heard. We've had one leader, Keith House, for many, many years, who's run up a massive debt that we can't afford to pay back. This equates to something like £10,000 per household. It's very important that you cast your vote on Thursday, the 2nd of May. Remember your voter ID. Please lend me your vote and we can make a difference in Hedge End.
We have to be realistic. It's going to take at least 2 election cycles for the Labour Party to overturn the current majority the Lib Dems have on Eastleigh Borough Council. But even one Labour councillor on the local area committee will be able to probe, to ask questions, to ensure due diligence when decisions are being made, to make sure that the interests of people of Hedge End are taken into account and not purely the interests of the Liberal Democrat Party.